I'm gonna show you a website which can generate lots of traffic every month just by providing users free tools to modify image. Just by simply uploading the image that the user wanted to modify. For example, they want to add blur or any type of effect to the image, which can really attract lots of traffic. So this tool right here, which is the Pine tools, as you can see right here, there are a bunch of tools right here that you can use in order to enhance any image. If you want to add contrast or add brightness, things like that. Now, if we're gonna put that here in SEO tool that we have right here, which is SEMrush, so you can have the free trial in case you want to extract data. Now, let's see how much traffic it's getting per month. Look at this, guys, 1.4 million organic traffic a month. And we've got almost 260 keywords ranking for this simple tool right here. And the traffic cost is at 350,000. Now, what we can do here, I know this is quite a powerful website, but we can have a piece of pie to get some traffic just by using low competition keywords and creating the similar tools which we can easily reproduce using AI and WordPress, which we are going to do step by step in a very simple way you can follow along. Now, the first step that you must do, we will be taking the keyword difficulty going to just very easy. So we will filter to the very easy keywords. And you can see right here, we've got 2,000 keywords and a decent traffic of 1.4K. Better thing that you can do, if you want to get more traffic, you can remove the filter right here. And this is the approach that we're going to do. So here in the advanced filter, I'm going to include in the keyword, so look at this, containing. So we will type here online because we will be creating like 5 to 10 online tools for image editing, which we can easily do via AI. So we can apply this. And here, as you can see, we've got 28,000 worth of traffic and potentially can get 22,000 traffic. I know, guys, this is not guaranteed, but again, as I was saying earlier, we can have a piece of pie getting some good idea from here. We can create tools. So what we can do, we will sort this by highest keyword that get a lot of traffic. So we'll do the sorting. So look at this one, 471 blur image online, which can be easily done. Flip image online, merge images online. So we're going to choose some tools here, maybe up to 10 tools that we can create. So here are the 5 first keywords that we will create tools using AI, which we can use to attract traffic as well. Now, in order for you to easily structure your WordPress, we will be using WordPress here. Now, let's go ahead and purchase the domain because we're going to actually set up this website right here publicly. And we're going to use this prompt right here, which I can provide you in the description below. So basically, we will be asking any AI tool. In this case, we will be using Claude. We will ask to create a custom template for page, and we will have specific styles here that we will add. Even the color requirements, we will put them, and the functionality that we need. So here, the functionality is very important because that's how our page template will work. And you can add your color scheme in case you want to match it in the theme that you installed in your WordPress. So any other specifications here which are not required, I think we can just simply remove them. So let's say, for example, this one, we don't really need these technical specifications. We will describe what we need here in the specific implementation. Design requirements, we can just have the color scheme. So we will be adding color scheme here, and it's the actual request. Now we'll try to create one. So based on this image keywords that we selected, so let's say, for example, blur image online, we will be adding that here. And let's see how it will come up. So first, we're going to copy this. So you have to watch this, guys, because we will be setting up each template for this 5 in the WordPress that we are going to set up now. Here, we will be purchasing a domain. So I'd like to ask Claude to provide me some domain ideas based on the keywords that we will be using here. So we'll ask Claude first. So here we just put some keywords that we want Claude to come up with a domain name. And here are the 10 suggestions. So I think Photo Toolbox, Edit, Visual Pro, Quick Pick Tools. So this is great name right here. I think I'm gonna select this. And let's go to name silo because here I'm just gonna choose a affordable domain for this demo that we will create, and later on, maybe after a month, we will see whether we are starting to acquire traffic. So let's search this. You can see right here, actually the .com is available, but I don't want to go to .com for now because we can simply have this .top, which is quite affordable, which is 1.88, including the renewal, just for 0.88, and we will be able to renew that every year. So it's nothing. It's like 5 times less expensive than a cup of coffee. Now let's go ahead and get this one right here. And there you go, we have successfully purchased the domain. So as you can see right here, we're currently managing the following domains, which is this quickpictools.top. We will be setting up a WordPress website right here. So in order for you to acquire free hosting, you can go here directly to Hub of Hosts. Even though you continue the service, you will just need to pay $1 a month. And for the first month, you don't have to pay anything. So see right here, no credit card required. So let's go ahead and sign up an account. So here in this choose domain, of course, we will use our existing domain, which is this one right here. We copy this, and this is the domain name, and then this is the TLD. We will have that here, and then take use. All right, now let's go ahead and proceed with the account creation. Let's go and continue. So as you can see, 1 month free trial. You don't have to enter any credit card details. And as you can see here, $0. So let's just check this out. And before you can proceed checking out, you have to populate this. And of course, we will need the email address right here. So I'll just quickly populate this. And there you go, guys. We successfully created our account. Now, the next thing that we must immediately do is change the DNS of our domain. So we go to port, and here in the knowledge base, here we will just type name servers. And you will see right here, it's NS1, NS2, hubofhosts.com. So we will need this. So we copy this. And here, we will change this quickpictools.top. Select that and click this change name servers. Alright, so now we will add those two. So we don't need the third one. There you go. We have applied the changes, but it may take around 1 to 48 hours to fully propagate. But we can check after 15 minutes if we will be able to access the domain, and it's now connected to our hosting right here. So we'll come back after 15 minutes. While we are waiting for the domain to propagate, I think we can go ahead and install our WordPress. So here you can just simply log into your cPanel. And here, once you are in your cPanel, you can head straight to this WordPress management. And in this one, if you have multiple WordPress installed, you will see all the list here. But since this is the first time we will be installing, so we will click this install WordPress. You'll see right here, it's got all the default already populated. So it will be installing in our quickpictools.top. So you can keep all here as default. You can change them later. But anyway, I'll just do it right here. The site title, Quick Pick Tools. And then here, the plugin, you can just select none for now. And username, you can change the admin later. And then we click on install. Right, as you can see, we successfully installed our WordPress. Now, let's see if we are now able to access the website using the domain Quick Pick Tools. Let's open the website. Oh, there you go. It's now accessible using the domain. So our DNS or name servers have propagated. But it will take 48 hours to propagate to the whole internet. But at least in our area, we are able to access it. So we can go ahead and install or proceed with our goal on creating this online tools right here, which we can simply do just by prompting this right here, prompting this that we created. First, I want to have the color scheme right here. So I like to use this website right here, Colors. So this will generate you color themes. So we go ahead and start generator. And here you just select the theme color that you want to use in your WordPress. So anyway, we can change that later. So you just press space on your keyboard. I think this one looks cool. So I'm going to copy all these colors right there. I've completed all these 5 colors right here. And we have here our first tool, which is Blur Image Online. We're going to create this. But first, let's go to our dashboard. And first of all, I want to secure the site because the HTTPS is not yet activated. What we can do is we install this free HTTPS or SSL in order for us to have the HTTPS enabled. So you can type here in plugin WP Encrypt and then just install this WP encryption one click. So I'm gonna show you how you can quickly enable your SSL. So we're gonna choose this free one and we will generate our SSL certificate here. So just click all the button and click on generate SSL certificate. You have to add your email. So here, the easiest option is this one, HTTP challenge. You're just gonna download these two files. Let's do that. After you downloaded the files, go back to your cPanel right here, and here you will see the search tools. Just search the file manager. So right there, file manager, open that. Now go to public HTML, and then here in the root folder, just go to settings right here, click on settings, and make sure you tick this show hidden files. All right, click on save. You will see this well-known right here, that well-known ACME challenge, and then upload those two files that you downloaded right here. Click this upload. So here we're gonna drag the two files right there. It's the uploaded. Now go back to here and click this verify HTTP challenges. And there you go. We just need the final step, which is installing this certificate, private, and CA bundle, which is easy to do. And go back to your cPanel right here in the search tool, search SSL. So see right here, open this and click this manage SSL sites. Now here, you simply select your domain and we're gonna copy the 3 items right here. So first this one, just click this copy icon, paste it right there, and then the private, copy this, paste it right there, and then the CA bundle, right there you go, click on install. Now it's installed here in your cPanel. Going back here, wait for 10 seconds before you enable this. There you go, it's successful right here, and you will see the HTTPS right here. Our site is now secured. Now we can continue configuring this. So first, I would like to install my favorite theme. So I'll click this add new theme, and here I'll just search Niv. So we gotta install this first result right here. Now click activate. Okay, there you go. Now the very first tool that we want to integrate is the Blur Image Online. What I want to do is add new page. Okay, I don't want this editor. I want to install the classic one, so I'll add new plugin, and this one, the classic editor. I'll install that and activate. So here in the page, I'm gonna add new page, and I'm gonna name that as my first keyword right here, just like that, Blur Image Online. So that's the first tool we have. So what we're gonna do is we will select the template that we will use here. So, but before we can do that, can we publish this first? That's going to be our first page. So make sure you fix the permalink because that will affect our SEO. So go to settings, permalinks, and make sure you are selecting this post name right here. Click on save. Now going back to pages, let's go ahead and prompt this to Claude. So I have set up Claude in my local so that I will have unlimited use using the Claude 3.7 right here. As you can see, I'm using the 3.7. So you just go ahead and get your API key from Anthropic and you download this chat box and you will be able to use this unlimited. So here I'm gonna have this first prompt right here to build the Blur Image Online, our first tool right here, Blur Image Online. Let's do that. And I think it completed our template right here. So here it instructed us to create a new file. So we will name this as the template name right here. We will have this as Blur Image Online. So that will be our template name. So let's copy this, go back to our site. Before we can add a template, add this new plugin right here, which is the file manager right here. So install this WP file manager, the first result. All right, once you have activated that, you will see that right here. And make sure you go inside the template, the theme that it's currently active. In our case, it's Niv. So you can find that in WP content and then here themes. So inside Niv, here we will create our new template right here. So just create this new file right here and name it as online or the name of the first tool that we are trying to create here, which is this one. Make sure it's hyphenated and you add the template, very important. So that PHP right there. And we will add the content. So right click and so guys, if you created it here and you don't see the editor, we can just simply head back to our file manager right here and go to public HTML, content, themes, and going to Niv. So let's find that Blur Image Online template. We make sure we edit it right here. All right, so this one, it's easy and we can have the full control editing this. So we copy all this. So we copy this, head back here, paste it right there. Okay, make sure you rename this as your tool, Blur Image Online. Okay, this, right. Once you save this, we will be able to see that in our pages. So pages, now click this Blur Image Online, click the edit. And here in the template, look at that. we are able to select this blur image online. You don't have to fill anything here, so you can just click on update. And what's going to happen when you open this, there you go, guys. So that's our first tool right here. We have our keyword here, and this is the H2. We can remove that if we don't want to duplicate the H1 here. And let's upload sample image right here and see whether it will blur. So choose an image. Wow, look at this. I'm able to upload this, guys, and let's blur this. Wow, look at this, guys. We are able to successfully run this tool. Okay, let's download. Look at this, guys. That's our first tool right there. So it's a success one. So we are ready to, now in waiting game to this one to be indexed on Google, and hopefully someone will find us online, especially the technique that I'm going to show you in order for you to get more signals to your website. We will create contents having links to each of the tool that we will be creating. We will do that, but let's create another tool from our list, which is the merge images online. So what we're gonna do is copy this and paste that right here. So the same process, actually, we can just copy this, and since we are still in the session of the chat where we requested our first tool, we can ask this to now create for this tool. So here we're gonna paste the next tool that we want to create template. All right, so it completed our second template right here. So guys, sometimes when it's too long, the coding is too long right here, and you notice that it's stopped here, you can just type in continue. So the coding will continue right here. And the same step, we will need to go to our file manager. So we create a new file. This one is merge images online. Copy this, and here you're gonna type template.php. Make sure it's hyphenated right there and create the file. And this file right here, let's edit it and let's paste the code. So starting from the first part, which is right here, image merger, copy this, and then a continuation code, which is right here, and then go to the top of the code. Make sure you name this as merge image online, and then save this. Now let's go ahead and create our second tool. So same thing, go to pages. Don't forget our keyword merge images online, and then select the template, which is right here, merge image online. Publish this. Let's see if this is going to work. Oh, what happened is actually have the one merge image online, so it modified it to tab, which we don't want because we just want the different functionality for each of this. But this is also a good approach, but we want to have one tool every page so that we will run for this keyword. So we can just go back in the code and just tell it do not. So simply we will just ask Claude to have it separately as a new file. We do not want the separate tabs, and just use the same formatting and scheme. We will want a separate template for this one. So let's go ahead. Okay, completed the code. We will just update the file. So we copy this and go back to our file manager, and let's modify this once again. Go to edit, then copy the second part, which is right here, and go to the top. Make sure you use the keyword in our template name, and then save this. Hopefully this should give us the updated template. Okay, this is what we want. We just want the first image and second image to be side by side or diagonally. So this is what we want actually. So let's see, and let's upload our first image. Great, that's the one. And then let's upload the second image, which is the blurred one that we modified earlier. And now let's merge. But there you go. Okay, pretty much how you want to prompt your AI. So depends on the functionality that you are looking for. And we have here all this 5 right here. So we have more, sharpen image, rotate photo online, invert photo online. So these are actually keywords that once we create tools, they will be more powerful than just content, because these are actually what people are looking for. So Google will know that we are providing tools, and what we can do right here in the website to easily attract traffic. We can create multiple posts. We can automate posts right here. We can go to keyword tool once again. So let's say, for example, we want to attract contents or impressions related to blur image online. So we can strategize our content by going to keyword magic tool. So we will search this, and we will have the question tab. So see here, right here, how to blur an image online, how to blur and how to clear blur document image online so we can grab contents. This is a very good one, how to blur an image online. So you create content right here, and then make sure you do internal linking. Okay, we'll have the second part of this video where we will do internal linking and also completing all these 5 tools right here, all these 5 tools including the contents related to the particular keyword, particular tool we wanted to share. All right, so that we can attract traffic pretty easy. So there's a bit of work that we need to do, but at least we have the foundation now. We also need to ensure that the home page will have, so as you can see right here, we have the blurred image online, merge images online. We will also need the cards here, which showcase the tools that we are creating. So we will complete this in the second part of this video. But for now, I'll leave it like this. So in the second part, we will do some internal linking so that our website that we are actually setting up will be more successful. And hopefully we'll get, again, a piece of pie of the traffic that we're trying to attract for people who are actually looking for this type of tools online. So hopefully this information is helpful for you. Please don't forget to leave a comment down below and click the like button. See you in the next one.